Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Recap with Rep Jess. I hope you're all doing well. As you can see, I am working from home today, a little bit in celebration of the inauguration and also just as we continue to take safety measures. One other thing I wanted to highlight for folks is that our office is currently hiring for 2 part-time positions. I will definitely drop the link for applications for that in the comments after I get off of here. So those are kind of the top announcements, and now it's time for the Rep Jess rundown. So coming in at the #1 spot, let's talk about that inaugural poet, Amanda Gorman. If, like me, you watched the inauguration, I was blown away by this young woman whose poem struck a chord in the heart of Americans. And personally, it was incredible to see a young Black disabled woman uplifted on a national stage. For a little bit of lightheartedness, coming in at the #2 spot is this video of a duck who really loves his Dunkin'. Me too, Doc. Me too. Dr. Levine's nomination as the Assistant Secretary of Health takes the #3 spot. We'll wish her congratulations and the best of wishes as she hopefully heads off to DC. And at #4, let's talk inaugural fashion because my goodness, check out these matching coat, clothes, masks vibe, the gloves. This is incredible. But I have to say, my goodness, I think that between Lady Gaga here in this incredible outfit and the look that Michelle Obama gave us here, I think the two of them take the cake on best dressed. And last but not least, we finally have a way to check vaccine eligibility and find providers. So there'll be a link in the comments for that once I hop off of here as well. And we will talk more about the vaccines a little bit later in the show. So that is my top 5 rundowns. Let's move on to a couple of other topics here, just checking out my notes. Typically on Wednesdays, I'll give you a little bit of an update about what happened with committee meetings or what might have happened in Harrisburg, but we are not currently in session this week. We are back in session next week. So I will have committee meetings. We're currently scheduled for all 3 of my committees next week. So look forward next week to the updates on that one. So we wanted to talk a little bit about what's coming up with the vaccines. Just a brief reminder that we are having a vaccine virtual town hall. It will be on Zoom, but it's also supposed to be live streamed. And I'm going to drop in the comments here real quick the link to go ahead and register for that town hall. And this is going to be an opportunity for us to show to folks just how important the concerns of our constituents are when it comes to vaccinations. So we'll have people there ready to answer questions that folks typically have. Speaking of questions that we've been getting a lot on vaccines, I wanted to talk about some of the updates that we've done to the different vaccination phases, which I'll pop up here. As some of you may know, there was an expansion to phase 1A to include some categories of not only older adults, but folks who have certain pre-existing medical conditions. And so we broadened on the state level that vaccine eligibility. Now, on the county level, in Allegheny County, we've been told that because of the amount of healthcare workers and things like nursing homes and personal care facilities, that right now the supply of vaccine that the federal government is giving to Allegheny County is so small that it's going to make it difficult right now for us to really meaningfully for the county to expand the number of vaccinations, simply because the federal government just isn't providing enough of them. But, and I will drop this link too, I'll provide that link so that you can find out which category you're going to fall in. And second, find a place where you can get on the list to, when the vaccines are available, to have an appointment. So I'll make sure that that link gets dropped into the comments here as well. So that's the update on vaccines. A couple exciting things are happening in the district as well. I mentioned that vaccine town hall that we're doing, so be sure to sign up for that. I'm also doing a town hall on gun safety. And one of the things in some parts of House District 36 is that our community does face some amount of gun violence. And I want to make sure that when we're talking about the gun violence that we're facing in our community, that we're addressing the root causes of gun violence. Things like making sure that we're providing economic opportunity for folks, ensuring that people have a path to family sustaining jobs, to housing that they can afford, to all of those things that make life good. So we're addressing those underlying causes in addition to other factors as well. So you can feel free to tune in for that too. You can find that in my Facebook events on Facebook. There should be a Facebook event for that. So that's coming up in the district. You may have also seen that the Carnegie Library in Mount Washington is done, all of those renovations. So that's exciting. I think I'm taking a brief tour on Saturday, so look out for pictures from that. And I just came straight from the second annual Rainy Days Day in Arlington neighborhood in the city of Pittsburgh. Very exciting event to celebrate some of our local community leaders there. So that is the recap from Rep Jess for today. A little light on content because, like I said, we're not in session this week, but I will look forward to seeing you all next week. And of course, as always, if you are having any issues with state services, please reach out to my district office. We can help you with your unemployment issues, with any other issues you're having with state services, and you can see that phone number and that email address down at the bottom there. So please, anything that we can help you with, feel free to reach out. All right, that's the recap. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday.